All right, everybody, welcome again to another episode of Get Real.
Get Real.
Hosted by us, BM.
Peniel of B2B.
Ashley couldn't make it today, but fortunately, we are blessed again by the presence of our very own PH1. Woo! Yes, sir.
What's up, guys?
Thank you for being here again with us again today.
This is the first time we have a second guest, right?
Yes, this is the second time PH1's here, but you weren't here the first time.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't here the first time.
Yeah.
But he's the first person to come on twice, right?
Yeah, actually. Yes, you are.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so thank you. Thank you for
Thank you,
that.
thank
We
you.
have a lot to talk about today.
All right.
Yeah, in today's episode, we're talking about resolutions.
Ooh.
I think it's safe to say that 2020 will go down in history as one of the most challenging years of all time. Life is so different than it was a year ago, and who knows what 2021 will have in store for us. With all that's happened this past year, how do we plan to approach the new year? Is there even a point to have a resolution anymore? Let's discuss.
Okay.
But before we do, if there's anything you guys want to hear our take on, interact with us on our socials at The Dive Studios, or leave us a comment when our full episode videos go up a couple days after the audio posting at youtube.com/divepods. Subscribe to the podcast on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. Leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts so more people can join in and know about the fun.
Yeah. 5 stars only.
5 stars only.
Yeah. All right.
So, how are you guys ringing in the New Year's? How do you guys feel about it right now? I feel like it doesn't even feel like anything right now.
Yeah, I don't really care.
I guess I'm the opposite.
Yeah.
Because usually I don't care about, New Year's or I don't make resolutions.
Right.
Oh, really?
But because 2020 was such a bad year for
True.
everyone,
okay.
True.
I'm kind of looking forward to 21.
True.
Looking
True.
for some change, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
You got any plans or like hopes for 2021? Maybe some resolutions?
Freaking end of this COVID thing, for sure.
Right.
Yeah,
For
so
sure.
we can have like shows,
Yeah,
offline
Yeah.
shows.
Yeah,
That
for
was, I
sure.
feel like, the biggest hit for artists in general.
Yeah.
You know?
Financially.
I think
Yeah.
for like male artists in Korea, I think shows are like the number one way of getting revenue.
Right.
And then that just disappeared. So
How about female artists though?
I think
Is it different?
isn't it streaming for them?
Oh, is it
not?
more streaming for them?
Is
Is it not? I
higher?
don't know. It might
Oh.
it might be 공연 for them too. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, 2021. Shoot, if shows can pop
Come
up
back?
again, bro, that would be great
That would
because
be amazing.
I was watching the news this morning. Like I said earlier,
Yeah.
they said in Korea around June. They're trying to have, the goal is to have the vaccine ready for everyone to take by June.
But
Yeah.
doesn't there need to be a vaccine for it to be ready for everyone to
So
take?
supposedly there is a vaccine right now.
But isn't it only like 95%
Yeah.
or something?
So it's like only
Yeah.
emergency use.
Right,
only.
right.
Yeah. So they're giving it to the frontliners, the people who are fighting Corona right now. So hopefully that's going to be the first test and we're going to see how that goes. But hopefully,
Yeah.
let's pray it works and it's
Hopefully,
really,
hopefully.
because that would make 2021 a really, really good year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's pray to God that works.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any specific New Year's resolutions besides, if let's say resolutions for if COVID doesn't go away and does go away?
Ooh. Two different mentalities.
So I think it's pretty obvious if it does go away. A lot of shows, a lot of songs,
traveling,
tours.
tours.
Yup.
Because you guys used to do a lot of tours too.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying, bro.
yeah.
This year hit us hard, bro. That was sad. Oh my
Hard was
gosh.
hit hard.
Yeah, Card was hit hard,
Yep,
bro.
yep.
Yeah, oh shit.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Oh.
We had 3 tours in line this year.
And they
Yeah.
got canceled, right?
And that was like on lock, like we were just set to do Europe, Brazil, the US again.
Damn.
And who knows, there could have been other other hangzas and other
right,
performances
for sure.
out of the country, but Corona stopped all that.
Freaking
Yeah.
So
Corona. Hate that motherfucker.
I know, right? Corona need to go, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it does hit, there has to be ways to cope with it.
Yeah. Do you have any for if there's no Rona and then with Rona?
If Rona does come, if it's still a problem, honestly, I feel like I have to more start being dependent on the digital world more, even more
Right,
now.
right. Even more.
Well, for example, like YouTube or like online shows.
Online shows is a
Yeah.
big one. YouTube I've been thinking about, but it's like
You should get on it.
my member does YouTube, and I
Yeah.
see the stress that's like put on her from doing it.
Okay.
That's like another whole job by itself.
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's a
It
whole
is.
new
Yeah,
world.
yeah.
And I was like, before I was like, man, YouTube, I could just do that. I could just film myself for a day, put it to have the editor edit it, and boom, that's a video.
But does he or she edit him or herself?
No,
Oh, she got
Oh.
an editor?
she has an editor.
But still under stress?
and still under
okay.
stress because she has to go do meetings, figure out what she's got to do.
Oh, like content and
Oh,
yeah,
everything.
content
right?
one.
Shoot, like what are
yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, dang, bro. I
trying
don't
to get
even
the
know, like-
sponsorships too.
Yeah,
for the
yeah,
money
yeah.
and
There you
stuff.
go.
Mm.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know if I can handle all that right now. I gotta make music. I gotta, do
Are you-
all
Dude,
this.
but if you start making YouTube videos
yeah,
and become a YouTuber,
Mhm.
you get a lot of PPL. Like,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like health related
I was
stuff.
thinking
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah,
I was
weight.
thinking that too. Like,
Wait, are you good at
loss.
checking your email?
Huh?
Are you good at checking your email?
I'm pretty okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You gotta get on that first.
Are you? You're
No,
probably not.
no.
huh?
I check every like once a week, and it's just like 20 new emails.
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
I don't know what these are saying.
but yeah. Have you ever thought about doing YouTube?
I mean, yeah. But
You did?
not like super official, but more like vlog.
Vlog,
'Cause
right?
those are
Yeah,
easy
yeah.
to
Yeah,
start.
yeah, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
And those are very those are something that fans really do want to see,
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
day in the day
Yeah.
life, like
Behind
It's
what's
a little
scenes.
more intimate
Yeah.
too, I feel like. If
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
coming
yeah.
from their like the artist that they actually like rather than
right,
kind of like a behind the scenes like
right,
camera
right.
team.
Yeah.
Right.
Or like a video production team under like the company.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you kind of don't want to share too much
Right,
of
right.
your personal
Yeah,
life
yeah,
because
yeah.
then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lose entire privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't wanna
That's
do
kind
that.
of
Yeah.
That could take you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I heard some people that do you. We're going off topic.
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah.
YouTube,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I heard some people that do YouTube. They have a like separate studio.
For YouTube.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like they, whenever they want to record, they don't record at home or anything. They
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to that studio and like they
Ah.
record and everything. So too much of their private life doesn't like. It seems like they're exposing a lot, but they're not actually exposing a lot.
True.
Mm.
True.
This whole COVID thing got me so jealous of YouTubers.
Yeah.
Because their views actually
yeah.
go up.
Yeah, because
And
that's
their
all
income
people are
goes
doing.
higher.
That's what all people are doing. People are just on their phones or on their computers at home.
Yeah.
You know what else went up? Gaming, bro.
Oh yeah. for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
Gaming
PlayStation.
stocks went. Yo,
And
PlayStation,
Nintendo. Yeah.
PlayStation, and Nintendo did great this year. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
Xbox too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoot. Are you guys Xbox or PlayStation?
PS.
I'm a PS guy, but I haven't been playing too much because I just copped a new computer a couple months ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I
Right.
have my computer.
Your
just-
PC. Okay.
yeah.
Right,
You?
right,
How about you?
I grew up with Xbox.
Mm.
Oh,
But
Okay,
I kind of I'm thinking about maybe switching to PlayStation just because I want the Spider-Man game.
Get the
Oh,
five.
it's amazing.
Oh, you have it?
No, not the PS5. I have PS4
Oh,
Spider-Man.
okay.
Oh,
Yeah, but
okay,
it's
okay.
Really
Really?
good.
Oh man, yeah. That's like the only reason I'm thinking of switching over.
Shoot, one of my resolutions is not playing games, bro.
Oh, really?
Not playing
Not
games in
playing
real
games?
life.
Yeah.
We playing games in real life.
Yeah.
Man.
Are there resolutions that you made in 2019
Mm.
before this whole Rona, but then
Oh.
just failed miserably?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was like, I'm gonna write a song. I'm gonna write one great song a week.
Oh, wow.
So that's
okay.
56 songs a year, right?
Right.
I'm like trying to do that now.
Like last minute, like
No, but like more like because you failed because of Rona, because of COVID. Like it got
Yeah,
affected.
because that you could still go into the studio every day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't blame Rona for that.
Could have actually wrote more songs.
I know. What I'm saying. I don't know where my mind was at. I definitely could have been more diligent. Let me think. I mean, it didn't probably gym stuff. I mean, there was like now it's okay because in the gym they make you wear the mask, but you can still be there.
Yeah.
But they had a little period, like a 2-week period, where they just shut down everything.
Yeah, they had a few 2-week periods.
Yeah.
where it was like,
So that was kind of like, that was pretty stressful because I'm an eater. I like eating a lot.
Oh yeah.
So like when I'm when I'm like stressed or like whatever, I kind of take it out on food.
Mm.
That's one resolution I have in mind right now. I got to stop eating so much. Shoot, I used to be fat boy when I was
No,
younger.
but you work out a lot too.
I
So
do,
it, like,
I do.
cancels out. Right?
I eat more than I work out. I need
Really?
to throw in like an extra 2 hours to match how much I eat.
Really?
Dang.
Like I'm dieting now,
Okay.
so I don't eat too much. But when I'm not dieting and like, you know, I kind of want to meet my people and like have my fun and live like a normal social life, I'll be eating, bro.
No, but I feel like you don't need to do weights for like 2 hours. I feel like if you just add like
You
an
need
hour of
cardio.
cardio,
Yeah,
you should
yeah.
be good. Not
Yeah.
even like 2 hours.
So that's what I'm doing
Yeah.
now. But it's like, it's like a
Yeah,
plateau.
yeah.
My body ain't getting no better. It's not going down, but it's just at a plateau.
For me, I wanted to buy a house.
Oh, dang. Okay.
like Korea or America, wherever.
Yeah.
I just wanted to save up some money and then buy a house. 'Cause
Right.
I feel like real estate is where a
Safe.
lot of money is at too.
Yeah.
But then, I make no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shows.
2020
No shows.
Damn.
was a hit.
Because I remember like my New Year's resolutions and stuff. It was like be more expressive, like be more like
Really?
Yeah, it was like that stuff.
I feel like you're one of the most expressive people I know.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I mean like emotion wise.
Oh, emotional
Oh,
wise.
Yeah. Like if or like yeah, not like that.
How do you feel like you've been doing with emotionally?
Not that good.
I show no emotion. I'm a man.
I don't know what that is.
Never cry.
Yeah.
I forgot how to cry.
No, I think I did.
You cried?
No, I think I
Oh, you
forgot
forgot
how to cry.
Oh man. You gotta watch like those pet videos.
I mean, yeah, there was a time I wasn't looking for it, but I just like was going through YouTube videos and I found one of, you know, a
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
sending their dog.
Yeah.
Right.
And they were just like, they were watching the dog in the last moments.
Those moments.
I was just like,
Damn.
oh, damn.
Really?
No, yeah, bro.
Maybe.
If you watch
If
that,
you
and you
don't
don't
cry, man,
cry.
you're a psychopath, bro. For real.
No, but you know what? That's what I heard. Like so many people say that about like, oh, yo, if you watch this movie and you don't cry, you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, and I'm like, I think I'm a psychopath. Like if I'm like thankful, like be more expressive than I'm thankful.
Yeah.
Like stuff like that. But
Okay.
But
That's a great resolution to have. Yeah.
I just feel like I didn't really go out as much in general. So like there was less opportunities to I guess kind of express that.
Right.
I guess it like Corona kind of affected it, but not really. I just wasn't expressive.
Okay. Emotional expression.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I think so. I think with Rona though, one of my New Year's resolutions is to just be more optimistic and grateful. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
the entire like 2020, I was like, man, like I just see like money going out of my bank account. And there's like barely any coming in, you know?
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh man, and like I was like pretty stressed and stuff. But then I was like, I think it was like a few months ago actually. I was like, man, like I gotta be thankful though. Like I got a roof over my head. Like,
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Yeah. That's great.
You
dude.
know, like my family's in America, but I got like friends that are like family here.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, like I gotta try to be more optimistic.
Boom.
Try to be more grateful for what I do have.
There you go.
Yo, it's my first time meeting you in person, but I do watch the videos of Get Real. And every time I listen to Peniel, it's like he's so like optimistic, so positive. The mentality that you have is so crazy.
He is. You are.
Yeah.
Thank
Which
you.
is why I was like, I'm not expressive. I was, oh wait, you're a great expressive man.
Really?
Yeah.
But you know, psychopaths are sometimes the most expressive people.
True.
That's why I'm
They can
scared.
seem like
No, you know, like no, literally.
I feel like you're scaring him right now. He's like, am I really a psychopath?
No, literally. Sometimes I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, am I a psychopath? Like I seriously think that sometimes I'm like, okay, maybe not psychopath. Am I a sociopath?
maybe,
You're in
yo,
your
maybe.
head a lot, huh?
Yeah, no, because it's like, because I don't like, I feel like my emotions don't like fluctuate a lot. I don't have like a lot of ups or a lot of downs.
I
It's
definitely
just kind of
see
like
that.
very like linear. So
Yeah.
No, but there are people like that.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah.
hope so.
Which is not a bad thing at all. I don't
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
I hope
Yeah.
so.
It's good. Because people who fluctuate, I'm the type of guy who fluctuate up and down a lot.
Oh, really?
People
Okay.
tell me, sometimes like, I have my members sometimes tell me, like, dude, are you bipolar? I think you need to get checked for bipolar. I was like, it's that bad? Like, what?
Oh, dang,
like,
really?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad.
Right.
Unless it's that bad.
I mean, I've never seen you're down. I've only seen up.
So even my friends back at home, they tell me like it's pretty like 극단적. It's pretty up there. Like when I'm sad, I'll be like shooting a drama by myself, sad, like drinking by myself, like life sucks.
In like a public bathroom.
Yeah. On the floor.
You're the best type to like start a YouTube, man. It's more entertaining.
It's
to
gonna
watch.
be entertaining,
the
huh?
streams.
Huh?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll add that to my resolution.
Do it.
Show a side of me
Yeah.
that no one's seen before.
Yeah.
No, but what you were saying earlier about being thankful, I was talking to my mom the other day through Kakao Talk.
Yeah.
And then we were just talking about how like, you know, everyone's scared right now. Everyone's like, oh, how are we gonna bounce back from COVID? How are we gonna do this and that? And you know, me the same. I was thinking like, I got a roof over my head, and like, you know, I get to do what I want, I get to eat what I want, you know, I should be satisfied. And then like, but still I had a part of me that was like, dang, like I kind of wish I had more. So I texted my mom and she was like, we used to live in a city called Hancock Park in LA, right? And she went back over there, and in the condo area that we used to live in, I had a friend whose mom was friends with my mom too, and she had a store in that area. And just for some reason, my mom, I guess she wanted to visit that area again.
Okay.
She said 70% of the stores are all empty right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
And I was like, damn.
Yeah.
So she was like, hey, like we're not in a bad situation right now. This isn't bad. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
yeah,
this
yeah.
is, you know,
Yeah,
when you think about all the stuff that's happening. So, you know, I feel like definitely counting your blessings this year was one, a little bit easier, and two, something that kept you sane a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So for all our listeners right now, you know, if you need a little bit of help, counting your blessings and, you know, another way to be positive and happy is definitely finding something to be grateful for. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Shoot. Hopefully 2021, we have more things to be grateful for though.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there will be.
Yeah. What's like the first, let's say, like December 31st. Wait, hold on. Is December 31st or 30th?
31st.
March, April,
Yeah,
May, June,
31st.
July.
31st.
Yeah, 31st. Yeah. you guys know the number thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, December 31st. Like 11:59 p.m.
Yeah.
Rona just like it just disappears. So 2021, January 1st. What's the first thing you guys want to do?
Bump Mask Off by Future. Mask Off.
Future royalty is about to go off the roof.
It's about to go crazy.
I can breathe now.
things that we took for granted, for sure. Like for example, like clubbing, or a lot of people just packed in a cafe or like a restaurant.
Yeah.
Just conversing.
Yeah. Human interaction.
Yeah.
Like real human interaction.
Yeah.
Being able to breathe actual air
Yeah.
and not your own breath.
Yeah.
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
And just walking around with the mask off.
Yeah.
True.
Hey guys, excuse the interruption. This is Ashley again to tell you about our sponsor BetterHelp, who have been good friends of the podcast and help keep Get Real going. I always love hearing your guys' feedback about the show. Some of you guys said that you listen to the show to feel less lonely, especially during this time of staying at home, even more during the winter season, because it's so cold. I hate going out, and I'm sure a lot of you guys would agree. BetterHelp is an online counseling platform where you can match and speak with a professional from the comfort of your home, all within 24 hours of signing up. BetterHelp is also accessible at an international scale, so feel free to check out if it's available for your country, wherever you may be listening. They have people specializing in many areas, from depression to sleep issues to anxiety. I really want you to start living a happier life today. As a listener, you'll get 10% off your first month by visiting our sponsor at betterhelp.com/getreal10. Join over 1 million people who have taken charge of their mental health. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/getreal10. So now let's get back to the program.
All right, guys. So we got some mail from some people having issues
right.
on Reddit relating to our topic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can offer any insight. It's kind of long, so bear with me. User Live Love Hoop. Ooh, she might be a hooper.
Okay.
He or she.
Yeah.
Says, my best friend is aimless, lacks ambition, and seems confused in life. I've been friends with this girl I met in college for about 7 years. We're both in our mid-20s, and a couple of years ago, we moved away from our hometown. I moved to LA and she moved to Denver. We partied a bit in college, but after graduating, I quit partying, focused on my career, and worked really hard to get where I'm at. Now I've got a job I love that pays well.
Ooh.
I'm engaged. I'm steadily paying down my debt. Get that money. My friend, on the other hand, hasn't changed much. Oh, no. Most recently, she texted me saying that she hates her job. She can't stop thinking about quitting and just to travel one day. Her parents took care of her college tuition, so she doesn't have any debt as far as I know, but she barely makes any money, and I don't know how she plans to fund her travels. What she plans to do after that, how she plans to explain the gap in her resume, etc. I've tried to help her by fixing up her resume, helping her search for jobs, acting as a reference job for her job interviews, offering to help her create an action plan with some goals and action steps, etc. But she really hasn't responded to my help and suggestions. Part of me thinks the best thing to do is just to let her figure it out on her own without pushing her. Another part wants me to be brutally honest for a minute and tell her that she needs to stop being so airy-fairy about life and make a plan and go for it. Because you're never going to achieve anything in life if you don't have goals. If she were actually happy doing what she was doing, I'll probably feel fine about leaving her be, but she's expressed to me countless times how unhappy she is, how she's not sure what to do or where to go, and it's making her miserable. What do you think I should do? I love her and I want to help her, but I don't want to make her feel bad or push her away with tough love. Should I let her be or keep trying?
She's a good friend.
Yeah. This is hard.
Really good.
I mean, I'm sure all of us have like at least one or two friends around us like this, right?
True.
Right?
Yeah.
So I
Or
think-
we're the
or we
the
are that friend.
Yeah, we're that
if, you,
friend.
if you can't relate, you're
Yeah.
that friend.
Damn. Yeah.
But yeah, I think from my experience with friends like these, you have to be kind of straight up with them. Can't beat around the bush.
True.
Can't try to like, but yeah, you just gotta be kind of straightforward. And if they take your advice, that's great. But if they don't, it's like, I don't think whatever you say is gonna get to them. Like they have to realize for themselves.
I agree.
But
Just to be the devil's advocate here, though, like for me, I do think that's necessary. Like as a friend, I am the type to like put it on the table that like, hey, this is my opinion. If you wanna, find a better job or whatever, this is some things that you gotta do.
Right.
But it's your choice to, take it or not.
Yeah.
And after that, I just take my hands off. Like it's up to the friend. I don't push it.
Okay.
And also at the same time, like I ask myself, like, who am I to judge my friend's like pace in life? Like, who am I to like,
For sure,
and
for sure.
the friend, even though the friend is miserable, like that might be just her way of just figuring life out. And maybe she's like kind of laid back because maybe her family is a little bit more well off.
Yeah, because her parents paid for the...
Yeah, she doesn't feel the pressure that the
other girl or
the
guy.
main girl,
Right.
or main guy.
Other friend.
Yeah.
What would you do?
I did think about that too as soon as I saw her parents took care of her college tuition.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have any debt. So I was like, okay, so they're like
Yeah.
at least like middle class, upper middle class.
True.
If,
They got money.
Because if you're like in a real pressure where like you're running out of money and your family can't support you, then you're bound to like get to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you do then if you put your opinion on the table and then boom, that's what you got to do with it? But then they were like, all right, thank you for your opinion. But then they came back the next day with the exact same repertoire like, Harry, I'm miserable. I need to do
This is
something.
PM
What do
scenarios.
I do? PM scenario. What do I do? And then you were like, hey, I told you, like I said before, do this. 2 weeks went by. The 14th day, she's there the 14th time being like, I don't know what to do. I'm miserable.
For 2 weeks straight,
What do you
she's
tell
saying
her?
that?
Yeah, because
Damn.
I would stop hanging out with her.
best friend going on 7 years though.
Yeah, I think more than an opinion, you got to be more straightforward. And rather than like, I think you should do this, I think you should kind of change it up and be like, hey, like, I'm just worried for you. Like, and then I guess talk to them about it. Like, what do you want to do in life? Like, if you hate your job right now, like, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
And just kind of try to help guide them. But
Or what if the friend's like, I don't know what I want to do?
Because there are a lot of
there are a lot of
people like that.
Yeah, then tell them to try out a bunch of shit. Because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then I got picked at like an audition. I was like, yeah, okay, like I'll try it. And I ended up loving being up on stage and everything. So I think tell them to be open-minded, try this, try that. Like just do like part-time jobs.
Yeah.
And kind of figure out what you like. And then from there on, like one step at a time. I don't think we need to pressure them like you need to find a job that you're gonna love right now.
Yeah.
Like you know, you need to like plan when you're gonna get married and like have kids, buy a house. Like I don't think you need to do that. But
I mean, to the writer though, what I do want to say is like, it's so great to see you trying as a friend. And you're a very good friend.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, remember, it's not your responsibility.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
make decisions for your friend's life. It's
True.
it's her.
It's their
decisions.
life.
So
you know, I would instill like hustler's mentality into her. You know what I mean? Like you can't be doing this. You gotta hustle right now. Like, what are you doing with your life right now?
But that's the thing. If they're like well off, you know, they're not really gonna have that like hustler's mentality. I feel like
true.
If their family's well off, they're just gonna be like, if I don't like this job, you know, I'll just go back to my parents.
I mean, but there are people that are well off, but still hustle. But like a lot of times, I've seen people that because they have a lot of financial support from their family,
they're just like
they just take it
a little laid back.
Yeah, they like try it on, like, and then like they like it, but then like the littlest bit of stress that they get, they're like, I don't want it, and then they quit the job.
Yeah. That's the thing.
And then
that's
it's like,
the thing with that.
But I mean, I don't know. Everyone's a little different, so just
feel like
tell your opinion straight up.
Yeah,
but.
If it gets to that point where it's just so repetitive, then you really gotta like instill that shit in her. Like, yo, you've been saying this and doing this for how long now? Like, isn't it time to like, you know, like get moving or something? Like, if you don't know what you want to do, you gotta try different stuff. You don't, you know, if you still don't know what you want to do, you gotta try different stuff. You gotta find it. There's something out there for everybody.
Yeah.
So I feel like if right now, if it seems like they're at the point where she's still like, I don't know if I need to be brutally honest. There's gonna be a point if she keeps coming to you, like I was saying, the 14th day. If it's gonna be like a whole year of doing that, it's gonna come out of you. You know what I mean?
Also, another tip is send your friend the link for this episode of Get Real. Make her listen to it and feel something.
All right.
Before you do that, give us 5 stars too.
yes, and write a very nice review.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I feel like
she about to know your ID though.
Oh shoot!
We put you on blast.
Dang.
All right, so we have a message from user Wandering Wally 1.
Okay.
And Wandering Wally 1 says, "Never being satisfied with your goals means never being happy. I was in a really bad place 8 months ago, but from that endeavor, I turned myself into something better. Version 2.0 of myself, others would say. Much more driven, fitter, productive, and goal-oriented. But even with all of my accomplishments, I sometimes still feel unhappy. I end up with this mindset where if I complete a goal, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with myself because instead I am looking at the next goal. For example, if I finally get myself to lift X amount of weight, I'm not happy because I know I have a new goal of lifting X plus 50 more pounds and I haven't reached that yet. This train of thought is so discouraging. For the people outside looking at me, they think the changes I've made are great. They think I'm much better than who I was 8 months ago, but in my head, yeah, maybe a little better, but in the end, I'm still not happy. Any thoughts or guidance would be much appreciated. Thank you for taking the time to read this.
Okay.
All right, we talking about weights, huh?
Do you feel that way
Nah.
about weights?
I'm more of
You feel great when you lift more weights. Get that new record of.
That's
X
kind
amount
of
weight.
rare, huh?
no, this is actually really common.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I used to be like this last year.
Really?
So I used to be like, all right, I got to bench X amount, I got to squat X amount, I got to deadlift X amount, yada, yada, yada. But
Dang.
it came to a point where, so I started working out a little bit differently. I do everything to failure. So if you do, so what that means is like you literally have no strength to do another,
Rep.
another anything. So that could be that could range from any weight. You could do 20 kilos, like 40 pounds. If you do it 50 times, if you try to hit 60, you're gonna hit failure.
Yeah.
So after I started doing that, the muscle mass I've made after starting to do that is much higher than just trying to hit a certain weight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I mean, for her, I don't know if your specialty or if your profession is powerlifting, because in powerlifting, weight counts. Like that counts as points.
You have to keep.
Yeah, but I mean, if this is something like that's a hobby or you're just trying to be more fit or you're trying to look good, I feel like it's almost you could make it obsolete right now. Like it doesn't matter how much you lift if you're trying to look good.
But what I meant by rare is like, do people actually feel that way to set a goal, and then when you accomplish it, right after you're like, oh, I have another goal because I just accomplished this goal.
That is rare,
right?
That is rare.
How can you feel discouraged after hitting your goal?
I feel like with weights though, it's like a little different because you can just keep adding more weights.
Okay.
So then they know it's like, oh, I gotta do 40 by next week, and they like do it. And they're like, oh, but like next week, okay, I gotta do 50 now. And then I think it's like a little different. But if it's like a life goal
I think
or something, but yeah,
he or she is not just talking about weights though.
Right?
I
think so.
Yeah. It seems to be she's talking about life too.
Yeah. This is just an example, I think, for one of them. So that's rare. If it's like something else, then because you're usually pretty happy if you accomplish one of your goals.
You got to change your mindset a little bit, because if you hit a goal that you've been, looking to hit for a while and you finally hit it,
give yourself a pat on the
you
back.
gotta celebrate a little bit, bro. Or
you gotta enjoy.
Girl.
They're too like, what should I say? It's like
too much hustlers
mentality.
mentality.
It's like hustlers mentality on steroids right now.
You gotta take a rest too.
Yeah.
So I think they should be grateful.
You're doing great right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like 8 months it seems like a long time, but to reach a certain goal, some people invest years. You know what I mean? And 8 months is a great span of time to be able to have said I reached my goal.
Yeah.
But it is good to look at your next goal, but not to the point where you feel discouraged. So this is
the thing is that they know they were in a bad place 8 months ago. So it's like they know that they got out of that bad place.
Yeah.
So they should be, a little more encouraged and
give yourself
some credit.
Yeah. Give yourself some credit. Give yourself some points. What are you doing?
Yeah.
But I can, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, I can kind of see people who've only been on the rise.
Yeah. They're afraid to go down.
They're terrified of that little you know what I mean? Like with anything in life, you're not gonna just constantly go up. You gotta go up, hit a plateau or a struggle or an endeavor. You're gonna hit a low again and then go up higher, and then that's just how life is. It has to be an up and down.
Yeah.
I think he or she is scared of the down part almost.
Maybe.
Yeah, that could be a reason.
A lot of people are scared of that down part, but I think you just gotta realize that it's not always up in life.
Yeah, definitely.
There's downs too, but I feel like those downs make you realize how much more greater those ups are.
Definitely.
So just that's life.
Well said.
That's life. Don't be too scared of that. Everyone goes through that.
Yeah. But a tip on the weight lifting part, if you're trying to really get your weight up and add some more pounds to your weight, one suggestion is adding more pounds to yourself.
Oh, like eat more.
Eat more,
eat
and
more.
because when I'm 86 kilos, what I could lift in 86 kilos is a huge difference of what I could hit when I'm 80 kilos. You know, what I mean?
Yeah,
just
yeah,
having
yeah, for
mass
sure.
on yourself, it just whether that be fat or muscle, you're gonna
That's
lift
what bulking
much
is.
more. Yeah, that's what
pretty
bulking
much.
is.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to do a little bulking stage.
Yeah. Bulk up a bit and then cut if you
Yeah.
want to cut. Yeah.
All right, Wandering Wally. I hope that was a little bit of insight that could help you, but give yourself credit one time, all right?
All right. Pat
We're
yourself
gonna-
on the back.
Yes.
Hug yourself.
So we're going to move on to the next segment. This is actually a little personal segment for Harry. We got
Okay.
fan questions for PH1.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
All right. Nemo Isaac from Rochester, New York asks, Cupid was a really cute and sweet song, and we got to see a softer side to you. Would you ever, or are you planning to, write more romantic songs like that?
Mm.
Or if you have romantic songs in your discography, do you have any you recommend? I'm a newer fan.
Oh, yeah, I mean, a lot of my romantic songs are kind of like soft. It's not like sexual, hey, girl, like, it's not like that. It's more like, hey, I'm feeling this kind of way, like, you know.
It's deep.
Can I get with you?
Yeah,
That deal,
yeah.
like, just chill.
Mm.
So Cupid is one good song. I would also recommend Like Me or Nerdy Love, which did great on the charts. But
Yo.
yeah, so I recommend
Yeah.
Nerdy Love because I'm a very like a nerdy guy. Or like
Oh,
a-
really? Okay.
yeah. So yeah, for all those nerds out there,
Is-
bump it. It's a
is
nerd
your-
anthem.
Is your
The nerd anthem.
He said nerd anthem.
The nerd
The
anthem.
nerd anthem.
Yeah.
What is your ideal type? Is it someone like you? Have we talked about? We have not talked about this.
No, I don't know.
I mean, it's my first time here
I
with
don't
him,
have
so I don't know.
high standards really, but
Mm.
just somebody that's goal oriented
Mm.
and somebody that's
Mhm.
independent.
Okay.
Like Wandering Wally?
Yo, hit me up. Yeah, just somebody that's polite, you know, well mannered.
Polite, yeah. And someone that's goal oriented. I think that's a big
Yeah.
one though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times it's just like,
Yeah.
if they're not doing anything
Mm.
and they're just kind of like you know, like
Yeah.
slothing around.
Yeah. It's not a good look.
It isn't.
Yeah, it's like,
And-
yo, like what do you want to do with life? And they're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
It's like,
I just want to shop.
Mm.
yeah.
I just want
I don't want to go on
watch YouTube all day.
vacation.
Let's just Netflix tonight.
to.
Yeah. There it's true. There's nothing sexier than a girl with goals and a
Yeah.
hustler's mentality
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
What
For
should I do?
both guys and girls. I
And
think.
girls, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What's your ideal type?
Me? Shoot. I mean, I think I would say the same. Goal orientation is really, really important. I
Okay.
feel like, cause it's like for me, when I talk to a girl, I like talking about passion and like what you're trying to do in life. You know, like
Mm.
Yeah.
what you're trying to do. We'll get to the other stuff later, but like what time?
Okay.
You know what I
What
mean?
other stuff?
Oh, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Harry. You know what's up, girl? You know what I mean? No, but I really like talking about like what they have in
Their
their
vision.
mind, their vision, what
Okay.
they're
Mm.
trying to achieve, and you know
What they want to accomplish in life.
who they're doing it for.
Right,
you know
right.
what, all of that. I mean, just like getting deeper into into the significant other's mind is very important for
Yeah.
me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I don't have a ideal type. I never.
Would you prefer? Okay. Would you prefer? Okay, girl A.
Harry
who's
situation.
Okay.
Two girls.
I've heard a lot of rumors
Two
about
girls.
these.
There's two girls. Okay, girl A is more. She's very bright and she's very expressive. She's
Mhm.
a little bit chatty, but
Okay.
in a good way. Like
Okay.
she keeps you interested and entertained,
All right. I don't mind
and
that.
she's like very emotional. Girl B is she's more kind of like just quiet,
Mm-hmm.
and she doesn't express her emotions that well.
Huh.
But she's nice to you, obviously. So, which is more your type?
Dang, that's a hard question.
Yeah.
I really don't mind either of them.
Both of them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because I'm not that expressive. So then if the girl isn't that expressive, then I understand that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like, okay, like I'm not like that either. So I get where you're coming from. But then if the girl is like super chatty and stuff, it's like because I'm not expressive, I feel like it kind of
I
makes
think
up
that's
for
a
not
better match, right?
True.
Just talkative.
Is it?
True,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I talk a shit ton. It's just I'm not expressive.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna move on to the next question. This one's from Alana Dumas from Houston, Texas. All right. PH1 has released so much content this year, and each project has gotten better. How has your creative process or inspiration changed with everything going on this year? With Corona and collabs happening and whatnot. I think she's more talking about Corona and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, me growing as an artist has nothing to do with the COVID thing because I always try to do better than what I did last time.
Right.
But COVID definitely had an effect on my creativity. Like I have a creative hurdle right now. So
Yeah.
Like writer's block, kind of.
yeah, no inspiration,
Ah.
no source of energy.
Right.
Yeah, so it's been tough,
Mm.
but I'm trying to get over this. Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully 2021, you got more bars coming in.
Do you guys feel the same way though? Because of the Rona,
Yeah.
did it affect your creativity?
I feel like it did for sure.
Mm.
Because, like, I feel like you have to kind of like go out. You have to see a lot of things and everything. And that kind of, builds up your creativity and your imagination and stuff as well. But
Right.
just not being able to go out like anywhere,
Mm.
it did kind of, it kind of blocked it. But then at the same time, I watched so many movies
Mm.
that I feel like maybe that kind of helped my creativity or
Movies are
imagination
inspiring.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like I don't know. It's kind of I'm just trying to find like different sources to kind of get that from.
Mm.
Like I started watching anime too, and I don't really watch that much anime. But
Which anime?
My Hero Academia.
Oh, I don't know.
Was that one on Netflix?
Yeah.
But
Is
it's
it good?
but it's in Japanese with Korean subtitles
Oh, okay.
on the Korean Netflix.
Shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep up, bro.
So I'm like trying to read the subtitles. I'm like,
I'm
You don't even know how the main character looks
I'm
like.
like, oh.
Like, look at the words.
He's not watching, he's reading.
So you're
I'm
reading
like-
a book on Netflix.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
For real. It's like that, or I'm like, it's like 3 or 4 seasons right now, but I'm technically watching like 6 or 8 seasons. Like I gotta watch every episode like twice. Like, but I'm just it definitely cut off like natural like creativity, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, having just that in mind every day before you leave your house or when you're in the studio, it's just like everything you do is just like, oh, do I got a mask on? Oh, does he got corona?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Let me keep my distance.
Yeah.
For me, I was like that until around 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
So what happened 3 weeks ago, I think I had an experience that kind of overlapped that a little bit because my MacBook broke completely.
Oh.
So I have no source of making beats or recording my own stuff.
Oh shoot.
So-
Okay.
It costs a lot. But what's positive that came from that is it kind of gave me initiative to visit other Hyung studios and be like,
Oh,
oh yeah,
okay,
like
okay.
yo, Hyung, you got a beat for me? Like,
Right,
let me
right.
spit on something. Let's make a song together. Let's cook up. And I made some pretty decent songs these past 3 weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah. So just
That's
vibe.
good. That's good.
It made me take initiative to like just go out of my way and like look for people at their studios,
Right.
conversate with them about life and like what they're going through. I mean, like everyone's in the same situation right now, but within that, you could still find ways to kind of,
Yeah.
escape from that and just find positivity to cook up in that again too.
For sure.
But yeah, so I'm kind of grateful my MacBook broke, but man,
But at the
You
same
get a new
time,
one.
so sad.
no, it's fixing right now. I just got a
okay.
call this morning. They were like, oh, I got a call last week. They were like, the main board needs to be fixed. All right. Next day, is the main board there? The main board is here, but the cable needs to be fixed. I was like,
Oh man.
all right, are you gonna add something to the cost? And they were like, no, we'll handle the cable. It costs $100, but we'll just handle it since it's taking so long. I get a call this morning. They were like, oh, we gotta switch a battery too. And I was like,
What?
Wait, how long you use your MacBook
yeah,
for?
it's like a fossil.
I
like,
bought it used.
Oh, you
okay.
got the refurbished.
I got no, just
Oh,
on.
just bought a used.
like from a completely random person.
Oh, what
Damn.
the? Okay.
Yeah, it's from a site that's like a lot of Mac users put
Right.
up
Oh,
their
they go-
stuff, so it's
okay,
pretty
okay.
legit. But it's
Yeah.
still used, and it
What
was a little
year is it?
2017.
Oh, really?
So
it's
you
not
gotta
that
get
late.
you a new one, bro.
I think I do.
Come on.
I do because 2017. Those man, we're going completely off topic.
Yeah.
Last thing I'll say about this: 2017 models was the first model that they made it more compact and harder for you to like switch out stuff. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So-
I know. Yeah.
So yeah, which is why that's like
I
a lot of
feel
people are
like
having problems with it.
It might be cheaper to just buy a new one at
Yeah,
this
man.
point. They're stacking up all the bills on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of gotta check what my next royalty paycheck is gonna look like.
Right,
What is it?
right. Yeah.
But
Dang.
moving on.
Yeah.
Yes, all right.
That was we went completely off topic.
okay. Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna read another message. This one is from Melissa Bonilla from Miami, Florida.
Miami. Okay.
Hi, this is a question from PH1. If there was a point of time / memory you'd love to relive, what would
Ooh.
it be?
Oh.
This- A lot of thoughts can go through your head with this one.
This might sound kind of boring, but I just want to go back to Long Island, where I'm from. It's my neighborhood.
Hometown.
Okay.
Yeah, and just chill with my friends, church friends.
Yeah.
Back to when you had no worries.
No
Yeah,
worries.
no
just
stress,
chill,
no
do
worries,
nothing at the
yeah.
mall. You know what
I feel
mean?
that. I
Just
feel
walk around.
that. Look at girls. Yeah. No, don't lie.
watch movies or eat at the food courts.
Yeah.
Good
That
times.
was-
I feel
yeah.
that. I feel
Yeah.
that.
Like no stress.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
stress.
The only
The mall
stress you
was the
had
spot.
was
Yeah,
it
mall.
was.
Yeah.
The only stress you had was like, will my mom let me sleep over at my friend's house?
Yeah.
All right, last question from Anise Ford from Fresno, Texas. Are you still walking around with no case on your phone, or did you learn your lesson?
Damn. No case.
Oh,
Dang,
strong.
and it's a
What
new one
happened?
too.
What happened?
So this is my first time ever to use a cell phone without a case.
Okay.
So it's like my way of just like breaking out of my comfort zone.
Uh-huh.
Or just trying to
Trying new
flex.
things.
He's just flexing. He's just
I need more
flexing.
inspiration. Take
He's just
this.
flexing.
Just risky.
That's a
risky
weird way to
business.
flex, man.
Yeah.
That is
me
some
taking
risky
a risk.
business.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Do you drop your phone a lot?
Yeah, like after I bought it,
Ooh.
like 16 hours later, I dropped it.
Dang.
I got a dent over here. and
Already?
Some scratches.
Oh,
like,
snap.
but yeah, no.
That's
It is
okay.
what it is.
It's that vintage aesthetic. It's all
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, guys. New Year's resolution. I have a case for my phone and stop dropping it so much.
Did you even say your resolution?
I did. I
You
think
did?
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Did I? My resolution is pretty much the same. Hopefully do shows,
Right.
write more music. I got a solo album on the way, so
When is it dropping?
it's not for sure yet. There's still, it's still up in the air, but as far as looking at everything going on in my label right now,
Okay.
when it comes to who's preparing the fastest,
Right.
it looks like it's gonna be me.
March. All right.
So
all right.
hopefully things go according to plan, and New Year's resolution.
Is it with the song that you let me listen to?
Yeah, that's gonna be the
Oh,
title
okay,
one.
okay,
We're gonna
that's-
switch it up a little bit. And
Oh,
I got
really?
extra ones. You're gonna like it, bro.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap up today's show. We talked a lot about resolutions and how 2021 might look like, how we want it to look like, and how we would love for 2020 to never come back again. If you wish to stay updated on this show, IG and Twitter at The Dive Studios. Full episode on youtube.com/divepods. Once again, thank you, PH1, for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you, everyone, for listening. Subscribe and review this podcast, and we'll see you next episode. Peace.
Peace.
Hey, did you like this video? If so, click the subscribe button.
And make sure to turn on your notifications so you don't miss a single video.
And listen to the entire audio episode on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Bye!